Hi friends, I'm going to be reading a little poetry right about now. This is Wordsworth from The Old Cumberland Beggar. And long as he can wander, let him breathe the freshness of the valleys, let his blood struggle with the frosty air and winter snows, and let the chartered wind that sweeps the heath beat his grey locks against his withered face. Reverence the hope whose vital anxiousness gives the last human interest to his heart. May never house misnamed of industry make him a captive for that pent-up din, those life-consuming sounds that clog the air. Be his the natural silence of old age. Let him be free of mountain solitudes, and have around him, whether heard or not, the pleasant melody of woodland birds. Few are his pleasures. If his eyes, which now have been so long familiar with the earth, no more behold the horizontal sun, rising or setting, let the light at least find a free entrance to their languid orbs. And let him where and when he will sit down beneath the trees or by the grassy bank of the highway side, and with the little birds share his chance-gathered meal. And finally, so in the eye of nature he has lived, so in the eye of nature let him die. And this is from Shelley's To a Skylark. I always end up reading this for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, I know why, but I don't know why it happens that it's so frequent. O blithe newcomer, I have heard, I hear thee and rejoice. O cuckoo, shall I call thee bird, or but a wandering voice? Oh, wait a second. This is not To a Skylark. This is Wordsworth To a Cuckoo. I was reading this sentence and I saw the To the Skylark here, but the sentence from Harold Bloom's commentary above it says, what happens when you compare Wordsworth's To a Cuckoo, composed in 1802, to Shelley's To a Skylark, 1820? All right, now we're at To a Cuckoo. O blithe newcomer, I have heard, I hear thee and rejoice. O cuckoo, shall I call thee bird, or but a wandering voice? While I am lying on the grass, thy twofold shout I hear. From hill to hill it seems to pass, at once far off and near. Though babbling only to the vale of sunshine and of flowers, thou bringest unto me a tale of visionary hours. Thrice welcome, darling of the spring, even yet thou art to me no bird but an invisible thing, a voice, a mystery. The same whom in my schoolboy days I listened to that cry, which made me look 1,000 ways, in bush and tree and sky, to seek thee I did often rove, through woods and on the green, and thou wert still a hope, a love, still longed for, never seen, and as I can listen to thee yet, can lie upon the plain, and listen till I do beget that golden time again. O blessed bird, the earth we pace again appears to be an unsubstantial fairy place, that is fit home for thee. And now I'm going to read this little part here from The Second Coming by William Butler Yeats. Things fall apart, the center cannot hold. Mere anarchy is loosed upon the world. The blood-dimmed tide is loosed, and everywhere the ceremony of innocence is drowned. The best lack all conviction, while the worst are full of passionate intensity. Alrighty. I'm trying to find this To Skylark would be kind of fun to read. It's in, I know it should be in here, but might have to turn a lot of pages to get there. So I will therefore read, well, I guess this won't hurt. This is a poem part of the Victorian James Thomson's City of Dreadful Night, 1874. As I came through the desert, thus it was, as I came through the desert from the right, a shape came slowly with a ruddy light, a woman with a red lamp in her hand, bareheaded and barefooted on that strand. O desolation moving with such grace, O anguish with such beauty in thy face, I fell as on my bier, hope travailed with such fear. And now I'm going to read from Prometheus Unbound by Percy Bysshe Shelley. Prometheus. Venerable Mother, all else who live and suffer take from thee some comfort, flowers and fruits and happy sounds, and love, though fleeting, these may not be mine, but mine own words, I pray, deny me not. The earth. They shall be told, ere Babylon was dust and Zoroaster, my dead child, met his own image walking in the garden. That apparition, soul of men, he saw. For know, there are two worlds of life and death, one of that which thou beholdest, but the other is underneath the grave, where do inhabit the shadows of all forms that think and live, till death unite them and they part no more, dreams and the light imagings of men. And all that faith creates or love desires, terrible, strange, sublime, and beauteous shapes, there thou art and dost hang, a writhing shade. Mid whirlwind-peopled mountains all the gods are there, and all the powers of nameless worlds, vast, sceptred phantoms, heroes, men, and beasts, and Demogorgon, the tremendous gloom, and he the tyrant, supreme tyrant on his throne of burning gold, one of these shall utter the curse which all remember. Call at will thine own ghost, or the ghost of Jupiter, Hades, or Typhon, or what mightier gods from all prolific evil since thy ruin have sprung and trampled on my prostrate sons. Ask, and they must reply, so the revenge of the Supreme may sweep through vacant shades, as rainy wind through the abandoned gate of a fallen palace. Let's do a little more. This also is from Prometheus Unbound, voice in the air singing. Life of life, thy lips enkindle, with their love the breath between them, and thy smiles before they dwindle, make the cold air fire the stun screen them. In those looks where whoso gazes, faints entangled in their mazes. Child of light, thy limbs are burning through the vest which seems to hide them, as the radiant lines of morning through the clouds ere they divide them, and this atmosphere divinest shrouds thee wheresoever thou shinest. Fair are others, none beholds thee, but thy voice sounds low and tender, like the fairest, for it folds thee from the sight that liquid splendor, as all feel, yet see thee never, as I feel now, lost forever. Lamp of earth, where'er thou movest, its dim shapes are clad with brightness, and the souls of whom thou lovest walk upon the winds with lightness, till they fail as I am failing, dizzy, lost, yet unbewailing. And here is Asia for the same poem. My soul is an enchanted boat, which like a sleeping swan doth float upon the silver waves. Love thy sweet singing, and thine doth like an angel sit beside a helm conducting it, whilst all the winds with melody are ringing. It seems to float ever forever upon that many winding river, between mountains, woods, abysses, a paradise of wildernesses, till like one in slumber bound, borne to the ocean, I float down around into a sea profound of ever spreading sound. And then Herblum mentions that the ocean is that of Wordsworth's Immortality Ode, which follows. Hence, in a season of calm weather, though inland far we be, our souls have sight of that immortal sea which brought us hither, can in a moment travel thither, and see the children sport among the shore, and hear the mighty waters rolling evermore. um, I'm going to make a big excursion over here. All right, this is Wallace Stevens. And you know what? I'm going to do Walt Whitman instead right now. This comes from The Sleepers. I think this is The Sleepers. I too pass from the night. I stay a while away, O night, but I return to you again and love you. Why should I be afraid to trust myself to you? I am not afraid to trust. I have been well brought forward by you. I love the rich running day, but I do not desert her in whom I lay so long. I know not how I came of you, and I know not where I go with you, but I know I came well and shall go well. I will stop only a time with the night and rise betimes. I will duly pass the day, O my mother, and duly return to you. Not you will yield forth the dawn again more surely than you will yield forth me again. Not the womb yields the babe in its time more surely than I shall be yielded from you in my time.